Hello, welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to continue with our auxiliary verbs, and today we'll be looking at modal auxiliary verbs. We have already considered the primary auxiliary verbs. Now the modal auxiliary verbs, they are the second set of helping verbs. As we have already established, when we talk about auxiliary verbs, they are helping verbs. They help other verbs to express an action or form a tense in a sentence. So we're going to look at how the modal auxiliary verbs help other main verbs to express an action. Now, for the modal auxiliary verbs, they are 11 in number. Let's look at them. We have shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, need, and ought to. They are 11. If you count them, you will realize they are 11. As you go higher, they will add something to it. That is, they will add there to and used to. But at this level, we are going to look at only the 11 and we'll look at how they are used so that you will know how to use them when you're expressing yourself. That is the most important thing. Let's start with the differences between modal auxiliary and primary auxiliary. The reason why they have been separated, why we didn't learn them together. The first difference is that modal auxiliary do not change with person to bracket subject. If you remember when we were discussing the primary auxiliary, we said for them they change with person. Let's look at this example. For instance, if you look at he goes with is and I must go with what? Am, even though both of them are singular. Now you come here they, which is a singular subject or person, goes with what? Are. This is what we mean, they change with the person. When the person is singular, the different auxiliary verb must be used when the person is plural. But when you come to the modal auxiliary, for example, we take can. He can, they can. So you see that singular, we are using what? Can. Plural, we are using can. That's what we mean by with modal auxiliary, we don't change. You can use the same auxiliary verb for singular person and then what? Plural person, unlike the primary auxiliary. Now the second difference is that the modal auxiliary, they have dictionary meaning and grammatical meaning. When you say grammatical meaning, the grammatical meaning is their function as maybe auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. So whilst they can function as helping verbs, they also have dictionary meaning. When you go to the dictionary, you can find their meanings. But when you look at the primary auxiliary, not all of them have. Majority of them or a number of them do not have dictionary meaning. It's just one or two. So for instance, if you take can, the meaning of can in a dictionary is what? Able to. And because they have meanings, that's the modal auxiliary, their meanings contribute to their function and their uses. And that is what we'll be looking at as we go ahead. So let's take note. And that is one thing that also makes it different from the other one. So while the other ones, they just support to express action, these ones, they support and their meanings also contribute to the support. So I think there are two main differences and that is it. Now let's look at the uses and functions or functions of modal auxiliary verbs. Now we are going to look at their uses under this category based on their meaning. So we'll be looking at how we use the modal auxiliary verbs to express certainty. For example, we are talking about an action or situation, you are certain which modal auxiliary verb is best to use. Probability, ability, necessity, permission, request, obligation, possibility, impossibility, and then promise. So whenever you want to express any of this, we have the selected modal auxiliary verb that you can use so that your expression can actually mean these situations. So that is what we'll be looking at in our next lesson. So I'll urge you to find the meaning of these situations so that when we are talking about the uses of the modal auxiliary verbs with regard to these ones, you will be able to understand and know how to use them best. So practical, that is it for today. I'll give you an activity below that consists of how to use the modal auxiliary verb to build on it in our next lesson. Thank you.